What's up, everyone? It is... I know, I have to... You're right.
We can hear Dean's monitor. There we go.
We can hear Dean's monitor. And it was so funny because we said, please leave your phones on. Dean, turn your computer monitor up to its fullest capacity. And it currently is. We've shut the door now. But anyway, it wouldn't be the same if we wouldn't have these little
Are we live
little
today,
things.
Tammy?
We are live. We are currently live today because we would have cut this out otherwise. Welcome to the show, everyone. Welcome to Mixed Cocktail Hour. I'm Tamee Harrison. This is Scott Cushman. Welcome across the globe from YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, Instagram, and everything else in the sphere. Today, it is all about warm cocktails. It is getting so cold. Cold around here, isn't it?
Can we tell how we got here?
Yes.
Okay.
Please do.
So this is normally how the show works. Unlike Monday, I start thinking about the show.
Yeah.
On Tuesday, I forget about the show completely because I have other things I'm doing.
Yeah.
And then Tuesday night, Tammy will write the whole group and say, hey, what about if we do this, this, and this? And I love those suggestions.
Yeah.
Always, I love those suggestions. Your suggestion this week, and today is actually National Brandied Fruit Day.
Yes.
Which is such a good idea for a cocktail class.
If I would have told you months ago.
If you would have told me 3 months ago, we would have nailed this because brandied fruit takes like 1 to 3 months to get done. So I was like, okay, well, what else is going on? Yeah. So my dad always used to tell me, don't say no to something without giving another suggestion.
Love it.
Right? You can't just say no to things.
That's a good suggestion.
You have to say no, but what about this?
Yes.
So I suggested, well,
drink Zacapa. That's probably what your dad said.
Also
do
what my dad
Zacapa
said.
fruit.
That's also what he said.
Yes.
You know my dad.
Yes.
We all know my dad.
Yes.
If he doesn't get a sponsorship from Zacapa at some point.
I know.
Anyway, we get I write a few things. I'm like, what about fall cocktails or this cocktail? Or what about hot cocktails? And for some reason, that's the one that caught on. So
well, you know why? Because when you wrote back with those suggestions, and it was kind of chilly at night, and I was like, oh, I feel like it's nice and chilly. Yes, I mean, let's do some warm cocktails because it's probably a little bit chilly around the globe, you know. And today is like 1,000 degrees.
It's like 1,000 degrees.
I've got my warm stuff on. It's like 1,000 degrees in the studio too because for some reason the AC is not working too well. But we're still doing the warm cocktails.
I am deep in my shorts.
You
so I did the right thing. I got my good shorts on, and I'm ready to bartend.
Yes.
So,
before we get going though, what I would like to say first of all is hi to everyone who's in the chat, which is Espen, who is tuned in, which I believe is always from Europe. So you are up at like 2 or 3 a.m.
Yeah.
So we always very much appreciate that. Feed or Not Feed is in the house. Paul Bellinardo is here. Let me just grab over here to see who else is in the house.
I saw Mila.
Yeah, Mila's here. Tom Hubbard is here. Mama Lang is in the house as well, which is always fantastic. Cynthia's here. So we have all our hardcore, super, love you, longtime friends. If you would like to join us in the chats, wherever you're tuned in from, please hop on over to youtube.com/mixedcocktailhour and say hi in the chat. So we did get a present from somebody that we follow and that's somebody that follows us, which is the gaming mixologist. You can check him out on Instagram. We can take the bell out of the way for now, I suppose. We're gonna need it later on, I'm sure.
just in case.
We're gonna need it later. We're gonna need it later on. So have it handy at an arm's length.
I got it.
The gaming mixologist actually sent us these little pretty shot glasses.
Yep.
So shout out to you. Thank you so much. And of course, what we normally do before the show is take a little shot of Fernet.
You don't have it.
No, it's right there.
It doesn't count.
It's right there.
It doesn't count.
Like it's right there.
If you have to leave screen, it doesn't count. You don't have it on
I
you.
can literally see it.
Doesn't work.
All right. Anyway, owe you a drink. Gaming mixologist, thank you so much.
Cheers.
This is on you. Cheers to the show. And I say, let's get started with drink number 1 for the fall.
I love it. I'll step here. So I had a request.
Yes.
On my show. I mentioned that we were going to be doing hot cocktails.
All right.
And the first request that came through was an Irish coffee because I feel it's great, right?
Yeah.
comes out of Dublin. Like, it really is, this isn't like, we say Chinese food, and that Chinese food has nothing to do with anything that they're making in China.
That is very correct.
America invented Chinese food,
yes.
But the Irish did invent the Irish coffee.
Yes.
So
it was cold there too, so that's probably why.
For sure.
Not always cold, but a lot cold.
It's a lot of cold.
Yeah, a lot of cold.
So I wanted to show everybody how I make my Irish coffee. I've tried a lot of great Irish coffees. I've had the best Irish coffee in the world was from a bar that is
in Dublin.
No, in fact, the best Irish coffee in the world, at least a little bit ago, was from a bar in New York called the Dead Rabbit and Groggery.
Yeah, I've heard of that, yeah.
So they're a great spot to have an Irish coffee from. This is their recipe that I have sort of just continued on. So probably theirs, but I think a lot of people do their Irish coffee this way.
I think they're actually one of the most awarded bars.
They are.
In
the world.
I was going to say not just even like New York or America, globally.
Easily in the world. And if you ever get a chance, the cool thing about their spot, and I don't know much about New York, but you can walk from there to a view of the Statue of Liberty, which I had like 5 or 6 Irish coffees before I got on a plane. And I saw
three Statue of Liberty.
Well, yeah, so sort of, yeah. I did. I saw where the Statue of Liberty was, and I did as an American. I'm an American my whole life.
America.
I just started like weeping a little bit. I was like, oh my gosh, give us your poor, your tired, your huddled masses yearning to be free.
Oh my God.
I was wasted on Irish coffees. I was about to take.
Your hand on the heart?
I did. I did. I got the rest of. I got all the dudes fishing off the bank.
Can you see?
It was lovely.
Yeah,
Tammy.
Surely, yes, absolutely. I understand.
It was just lovely.
I understand.
Let's get into this cocktail.
Please.
So I am going to bring in. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I do bring a Dean
playlist.
Bring the Dean Princeys off.
Yep.
We are going to. I just have these like at the end of the show, and I just throw them out.
Sure.
So if you have the best comment of the night, we're just going to mail this to you.
We're going to sign them.
We're going to sign this and mail this to you because. Why not? It literally just gets thrown away at my house, and maybe people want this. Maybe they'll later watch this show and be like,
someone's trash is another person's treasure.
I mean, it is kind of my trash, but
it's not really though. It's memories.
Yeah, these are little memories.
These are memories.
If you want this, just give us your best comments.
Watch everyone say, "Nah, we're good."
Okay, so we are gonna build this in glass. One of the great things about hot cocktails.
Yeah.
All built in glass.
Yep.
Because you don't have to melt any of the ice in the shaking or the rest of it. So we're going to reach over here. This is simple syrup, but you'll notice, Tammy.
It's brown.
It's brown.
Well, browner.
Browner than simple syrup. This is Demerara simple syrup.
Yeah. Oh, Grant is in the house?
Oh, great.
Welcome,
He's saying pee pee poo poo. That is my younger brother.
Pee pee poo poo?
He's just saying pee pee poo poo. Grant wants that paper.
Send me the paper. Well, then write a great that's these
He thinks pee pee poo poo is going to get him the thing. It is Grant's birthday.
Today?
No, in 3 days.
Oh, well, we don't care about that then.
In 3 days.
We don't care about that then.
Dean, who hates birthdays for some reason. This is Demerara simple syrup.
Yes.
It's 2-to-1 Demerara simple syrup, and it is 3/4 of an ounce.
I love it. Demerara for me, great. Raw sugar gives you that little caramel sort of undertone. You know what I mean? It kind of sweetens that little thing up a little bit. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
Wow, we have a new bottle or something?
We do. We have a new bottle. When it got here, it still had that that lock, that security lock on it for bottles. Sure. And Dean said, "Don't worry about that. I've done this 1,000 times."
Yeah,
and then
he has the unlocker.
He just hit. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a magnet.
He has a gargantuan magnet.
He has it for garments, too.
Yes, he does. He has it for garments, too.
Yeah.
And about 12 white shirts that are just sprayed blue.
Yes, exactly.
I don't know how he does that, but...
a lot of money sprayed blue,
How do I do this? How am I a professional bartender that can't get into a bottle of booze?
It's got like arrows that go
down.
It
does, but I don't know where to grab it.
No.
Should have opened this beforehand. There we go. We're just going to...
Okay. Hey, it shows that we actually have new stuff
We do. We have new stuff.
We have new stuff.
This is Tullamore Dew, I think one of
Tullamore Dew.
It's one of the most poetic names for a beautiful bottle of whiskey.
Yeah, it is.
Tullamore Dew. We did 1.5 ounces of some Irish whiskey.
There's got to be some amazing story behind Tullamore Dew.
I'm sure some drunk Irishman woke up at some point
It was probably his name. Maybe it was a name.
My name's Tullamore, and I peed on something.
My name is Tullamore Do.
Can I have the coffee there, Dino?
Does it matter what kind of coffee you use? Because I know that some people actually prefer like a stronger, like espresso to really get stuff going.
Don't use espresso in this drink. That's too much.
Okay.
But we're actually using kind of a fun coffee today.
Okay.
This was sent to us by some of our friends. This is FDC Fire Department Coffee.
Ooh.
This is actually, now I don't drink coffee. I think the people that watch me know that.
I thought that was just a spur of the moment thing.
No.
It's still an ongoing thing.
I never ever drink coffee. So I probably had 20 cups of coffee in my entire life. I don't like it.
Do you drink tea?
I don't do tea.
What do you drink in the morning?
Water.
Oh, no.
I just drink water.
Okay.
Or you know what sometimes I'll do?
Alcohol.
Bloody Marys. Yes, I love a good, or you know what's also good? Bellinis or mimosas.
Well,
Those are so good to start your day. Okay. But if you are going to start your day, if you do like coffee and you're watching the show, these guys, Fire Department Coffee, this is a bourbon-infused coffee.
I love it.
This gives you the jeebies, and then it gives you the heebie. Like it'll get you shaking and ready to go.
I like it.
So this was actually founded by a guy. He was a Marine. He worked in the fire department.
Oh, wow.
Anyway, so we made our coffee from that. We put it in this very cool mug that they sent us.
Oh my God, is that a fire hydrant?
It's a freaking fire hydrant.
They sent us a fire hydrant mug?
I love it. I love it.
No, I'm taking that home.
Yeah.
You're coming home with me.
We need 3
That's fantastic.
and a half ounces of some coffee, just right
I love
there.
the bourbon infused coffee situation because, you know, if you need a little hair of the dog,
Yeah.
but you kind of also need to wake up.
Yeah.
I mean, 2 in 1.
It's beautiful.
It's
perfect.
Win-win.
It's
Thank you.
As they say,
FCC.
Tammy, it's unbeatable.
Yeah.
What we need next, and the reason, the thing that I think a lot of people miss with the Irish coffee is the layer effect.
Okay.
You can, of course, just take some whipped cream and put it on here.
Yeah.
We're gonna whip our own cream. This is just heavy whipping cream.
Can I ask a quick question?
Oh yeah, please.
For maybe that people don't know.
Yeah.
What is the definition of an Irish coffee? Does it have to be Irish whiskey? Is that the Irishness in this?
Yes.
Okay.
Now, I'll be very honest. I don't know.
Thank you for your honesty.
I do believe, though, that if you put bourbon into the coffee, then it becomes like a Tennessee or a Kentucky bourbon or a Kentucky coffee.
Yeah.
I would assume that the Irish coffee, I do though want to say Irish coffee, or Irish whiskey, not my personal favorite whiskey. I like it.
Nobody needs to know that. See,
but what I'm saying is,
there goes the sponsorship from
But what I'm saying is, for the Irish coffee, or for the boozy coffee, I would only do Irish whiskey. It's the only one that like makes sense in here. Okay. It's the only one in just in my opinion, the only one that tastes great is the Irish coffee.
Just wanted to ask.
Yeah, or the Irish whiskey. So we're gonna go ahead and squeeze. We just want to give this a big old shake. So you can.
What's in it, the cream?
Just the cream. So you can, of course. No, it's not a lot of fun. No. You can, of course, take a blender vroom, vroom, and whip that up, or you can just take your 2 tins and give this a shake. Because as it goes, it will start to. Can I get that? Can I get an above shot there, Greggy? It'll start to whip inside of here. So now we have all this beautiful like whipped cream. So we're just gonna take this whipped cream and we want to layer it on top of our coffee. We want this we want the 2 layer effect. The cream will start to flow down into the coffee.
Yeah, it's melting.
It's melting.
Yes.
But we want it to start right here on top so that this is the look we have. It looks like they are sinking down. This, I don't know. It's just such a
storm.
It does look like a dark storm, right? It's such a fun looking drink.
I love it.
So that's it, Tammy. This is a cocktail.
It was called what?
It's just called the Irish coffee. Oh. I just wanted to make I wanted to make a real.
I thought it was like the dead rabbit. I thought this was the.
No. So this is this is how Dead Rabbit makes theirs.
Okay.
I do know, I asked one of the bartenders when I was there at the Dead Rabbit, like, what makes theirs so much better.
Yeah.
And they did say that they keep their mugs cold.
Oh.
They use their
I thought you were gonna say warm.
No, they keep their mugs cold, and then so actually, if you grab one from the Dead Rabbit, the handle is cold.
Yeah.
But they use such hot coffee that it ends up making the whole thing make sense.
Okay.
So the glass should be cold, but the handle or the drink should be hot. That's the idea.
Well, we're not that fancy, so we just have room temperature.
Grant says, that's a fun-looking drink. Good job, Scott. You're so talented. Give me that GD paper. Grant
I think it's
needs,
the 5th time he's asked for it
He needs the
now.
paper.
Yeah.
He wants this paper,
We'll
which
see.
now
We'll see.
which now is actually more rare because it does have coffee spilled on it.
It's worth more now.
It's worth more.
And it will only
This is worth more now.
get worth more, even more,
As we spill more things.
as we go along for
Yeah.
the rest
So,
of the show.
yes.
All right, so here's the Irish coffee.
Yeah.
Cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
Let's see. It smells amazing.
I'm gonna eat this cream like a pig. Oh my god.
Ooh. All right, that's good. That's pretty damn good.
Yeah, right.
That's yep. Okay. That'll get the job done in the morning. I mean, especially bourbon-infused coffee as well.
Bourbon-infused coffee with Irish whiskey, absolutely all day. Yeah, the main thing I feel like people miss on this drink is getting the right simple syrup. That
I was just gonna
Demerara.
say, this I taste it.
Yeah.
You need that little bit of sweetness, that little bit of earthy caramel kind of taste from Demerara.
Yeah.
There's a reason
Yeah.
why it's not just white sugar.
Right.
It's got to be something a little more hefty.
Yeah, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. There's
Absolutely.
a lot, I mean, coffee's a big flavor, Irish whiskey's a big flavor. You need that
Gotta keep
sugar,
up.
which is
Gotta keep up.
yeah.
That's like you know what I mean? This is like the Beatles are going on in here.
That's right.
You got 4 components
Yeah.
in here that are very, very
Which one's Ringo?
important. The whipped cream.
The whipped cream is Ringo?
Yeah, because it's like, you know, this is like, yeah, and then you got the drums,
Dang, all right.
you know?
Sorry, drummers.
No, it's fantastic. I'm not saying still a vital part of
Still
the
a vital
drink,
part.
you know.
Yeah.
But, you know, who writes the songs, who sings?
Yeah. I
Okay.
mean, who wrote Octopus Under the Sea?
Yeah, who wrote Imagine? Come on. You know.
McCartney and the other one.
Yeah, not.
Yeah.
Ringo. So,
All right.
anyway, quick hop into the chat.
Yeah, pop in there.
Espen wrote something very interesting. Let me see if I can find where that
forever.
was. Cushman and Tamee's personalities are 2 types of drinks. Cushman are exciting as a shaped up mixing cocktail,
Yeah.
while Tamee has the same energy level as an energy drink.
Well, why do you think? I wonder why that is.
Probably because I drank a Red Bull before the show.
That is
You're
Tammy's.
very correct.
That is Tammy's pre-show drink.
Yes. So, yes. Hi to Andrew Orlando.
Yeah.
Real estate.
Loves an Irish,
an Irish. Well, yeah, we're in the Pacific Northwest. Absolutely. Cynthia wants the mug. I know I read that before. Yeah, we all do. We're all
want
going
the
to try
mug.
and steal that by the end of the night,
Everybody
to be
wants the
totally
mug.
honest.
It's a good mug.
You know. But I say, let's get on with our drink number 2. for
Let's have
these
you make one.
Super cold days. If it's
Yeah.
cold wherever you are, please let us know.
Yeah.
We're making these drinks for you.
Yeah.
Us Californians over here,
Yeah.
we're pretty good on the.
It's hot.
It's hot. Let's
Yeah.
be honest. I'm hot.
Pop on in, Tammy. Let's make a cocktail.
Sure.
So,
Let's do
one of the weird things about hot cocktails
Yes.
is they're somewhat limiting. There just aren't. There aren't a million.
True.
There aren't a bajillion ways to make hot cocktails. When you heat things up, you can sometimes dull some of the flavors, etc. Do you? Let me ask you a question.
Sure.
You order pizza. You don't finish the pizza.
Yeah.
You put the pizza in the refrigerator.
Yes.
You're gonna eat it the next day.
Probably.
You're not gonna eat the pizza the next day?
I said probably.
Okay. If you were going to eat the pizza the next
Yes.
day, would you heat it up or eat it cold?
Depends how hungry I am.
Let's
And
say
depends
you're
what pizza.
okay.
I am.
What's
one
your
of
favorite
those,
pizza?
I can't say because we might lose our entire audience.
what is your favorite pizza? Sorry, it gets pineapple. Disgusting.
Okay, whatever, everyone.
Yeah, it's gross.
You
disgusting,
just don't know good,
oh my God.
good things.
Okay, anyway,
I like the Hawaiian pizza.
Okay, so you get the great Hawaiian pizza.
Yes.
Little Dom's delivers it to you. They got a great pizza here in Los Angeles. I don't think they would ever put pineapple, but you get it the next day.
Yes.
Do you heat it up or do you eat it cold?
I would say there's a 70% chance I would heat it up. There's a 30% chance I would eat it cold.
Which you prefer?
Warm.
You prefer warm?
Pepperoni.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
Randomly, we did actually have Joe's Pizza last night.
Okay.
Randomly woke up around 1 in the morning.
Yeah, why not?
And there were still some slices left.
What time did you go to bed?
Like 10.
Who's bed at 10 p.m.?
Oh, I had a busy day.
Okay.
I had a busy day.
You woke up at 1.
Woke up at 1. I was kind of a little bit like, oh, we still
Peckish.
have a peckish. And it was still there. It was already cold. And cheese pizza was great.
Not refrigerator cold.
Not refrigerator cold. No.
Do you like refrigerator cold pizza?
What is this? Can we just make a drink here?
I just want to know how you like your drinks because, so I prefer all of my pizza fresh out. I wish that pizza places would cook me a pizza and then put it in the refrigerator and then deliver it to me cold. I prefer cold pizza. I prefer cold Chinese food. I prefer cold Thai food.
Indian's good.
I prefer cold Indian food. I prefer almost everything cold.
Okay.
So I like cold drinks. I'm just wondering, I know that there's a lot of people in the world that love the hot drinks because they like the hot food.
You're right. Chinese is good too.
Yeah.
I eat my sweet and sour chicken cold.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
It's delish.
Yeah.
Très delish. Okay. Anyway, so there's just because I am somewhat limited in my hot drinks, I went on to my favorite website, which is Reddit, reddit.com.
Okay.
And I put in hot drinks
lot of
Reddit.
Good advice there.
Yeah, they do okay things over there.
You can find everything on there.
I said, hey, Reddit.
Yeah.
What's the best hot drink?
Yeah.
They had an answer.
Coffee.
No, sorry, hot alcoholic drink. Yeah, hot alcoholic drink.
Okay.
They had an answer.
Okay.
It's called the hot corn and oil. They took an amazing
cold drink.
Yeah, they took an amazing
because we've done the corn and oil
tiki drink.
Oh no. Okay.
And they made it into a hot drink.
All right.
That's what they said. So this is Reddit's favorite hot drink.
Wow.
We're gonna make it right now. So Tam, you're gonna get on that. Let's
start.
Like
a classic. We're going back to the 18th century.
Yeah.
With a okay.
Yeah, we're going way back.
Sure.
This is a lot of fun.
Yes, this has there's mentions in the Testament about corn and oil. There's religious stuff in here. This is all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's start out, Tammy. Grab some of that rum over there.
Sure.
Grab that croissant. This is Black Strap Rum. We want a nice.
That's
want
true.
a nice
you
dark.
Need
like a molassesy
you need
rum.
Some cojones rum.
Cojones, that's exactly right.
Yeah.
Let's throw an ounce and a half of that on there.
Sure. Let me find my. Oh, here. Let's just take this. There we go. All right. Again, with the hot drinks building in the glass, which is great. All right. Okay.
Yep.
Done.
Okay. We also need the Falernum.
All right. I always find this interesting because people get confused. Not confused. They're a bit. There are a lot of questions always about Falernum.
Sure.
It's basically, let's get real. It's a syrupy liqueur, which can be alcoholic or non-alcoholic.
That's right.
This one is alcoholic.
Yeah. This version of it is.
This is like Orgeat's bigger brother.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. There's a lot. There are opportunities when you can switch out Orgeat for Falernum.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of cocktails call for Orgeat and Falernum. So you can't switch them out one for one. But yes, there's a lot of the same spices that are going into this.
Yeah.
Some
almondy.
Almonds, yeah, exactly.
The cloves, the allspice, ginger, all that kind of stuff.
Now, ginger and allspice and cloves are not in Orgeat.
No,
for the most part.
in Falernum.
So this is going to be a little.
That's why I mean this is the bigger brother.
This is the bigger brother.
Like I've got more stuff going on.
Yeah.
You know
we need 3/4 of an ounce. So hit that
ounce?
right there. Sorry, half an ounce. My bad.
Should
half
I
an ounce.
swap this then?
Yeah, the other side. There
Yeah.
we go. Half an ounce of that.
Okay. Boom.
And then we're gonna need some lime juice.
This is still how the traditional corn and oil will be made, right?
Tammy,
so I mean,
really,
we're not
all
doing
we're
anything
doing
different.
with this cocktail is switching out the ice for hot water. I wanted to make it. This is the first time I'm ever making this cocktail. After I found it on Reddit, I decided why not make it here.
Sure. So you haven't even tried it yet.
We're basically just stealing bottles to do this anyway. So it's basically like free drinks here. What do you need? Oh, half an ounce. Oh, my bad. Oh, yes, exactly.
There you go.
Weird, basically, stealing drinks.
What are we doing?
Half an ounce? I flipped it in the wrong way. There you go. Okay. Half an ounce of that. Just a little bit of lime. There we go.
Wait.
I think you're going to need that whole one.
Get it out there.
I love this new camera angle.
Is that good enough?
Yeah, I think that's great.
Okay.
So right here, what we have is, it's not the same proportions. The corn and oil is different proportions. There's more falernum, there's more lime, etc. But this is what it is. Now all we need is some hot water. So we're gonna go ahead and put in 4 ounces of hot water.
Sure.
We have hot water over this way in that bullet cup.
This thing?
That guy right there.
Okay. Here we go.
Hopefully we have enough. That should be about 4 ounces. So 4
2
ounces.
Of these guys.
Yeah.
Oh god, I'm gonna spill this. Hold on, let me do it over here.
Yeah, do it right next to me.
Do it right next to you, so if I spill it, goes on.
That hold it on the bottom, otherwise that hot water is gonna burn you. Oh.
I have asbestos hands.
Apparently,
I've been cooking so much that cast iron skillets and all this kind of stuff.
They teach you that in Austria, I assume.
No, it just comes with a lot of cooking.
You will have the hot hands. Get your hot hands.
You have the strong
ready,
hands, the
Tammy.
strong Austrian hands. Yeah,
That
exactly.
is.
Okay.
That's what we got there.
All right. Do we need a little mixeroo or something? Should.
No, in fact,
No?
the hot water does a really good job of melting that whole thing. So I'm just going to throw a lemon slice on the end of this. And that is that.
That is it.
That is the hot. Now,
So you don't even know how this tastes now, huh?
I didn't do any...
It's so hot in here right now.
I know.
I'm like,
I didn't do any research on this. I didn't do any.
Great. That's great to know.
I didn't do any experiments on it. This is just the way it was presented on multiple subreddits.
Yes.
On Reddit. And everybody said, if you are going to make a hot drink,
this is it.
This is the one.
I don't know. You always got to check your sources, you know.
Reddit, I feel like it's the front page of the internet.
I don't know. All right, everyone, here goes. Cheers. Gotta say, it smells interesting. Wow, it's actually really good.
Yeah.
It tastes like a really good lemon tea.
Yeah.
Like a limey lemon tea.
Just want to try just a touch.
Actually, it doesn't even.
Oh my god.
Doesn't even taste like alcohol to me. But that could be also just because
the
we're raging
molasses
alcoholics.
rum is spectacular.
I have to say, it's not.
You don't get a lot of hot lime in your life, right?
No.
Like
never.
hot lime is
a
not
lot.
that.
I never get hot lime.
Yeah.
When do we get hot lime?
It's hot lemon always. Like
Yeah.
you put lemon into tea.
Yeah. This tastes almost like a honey lemon tea, doesn't it?
I mean, that's delicious.
It's like a honey lemon tea.
It very
I
much.
gotta say, this is very surprising. Do I need this guy?
Get
Not
it out
really.
there. It has kind of a fun tiki flair to it too.
Yeah.
Obviously,
you're right.
the corn and oil has some tiki elements to it. But
it's like a light tiki sneaky.
Yeah.
With a lime healthy tea.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, it's like a really good tea.
Thank you, Reddit.
Yeah.
You've done it.
Thank you for proving me wrong, because I thought
right.
this was going to be trash.
Did you really?
I did.
Why did you think that?
Dunno.
You don't like Reddit?
No, Reddit's okay. I just didn't believe that
That
anything...
you could heat up a hot
No, I
oil.
just thought if you're going to just throw some water in with some lime with the rum, it's going to be trash.
And here we are.
Here we are. Actually
Here
still
we are.
sipping on it. So.
We did it.
Uh-huh.
We survived that one.
Reddit, there you go.
It tastes
wow.
this bourbon coffee. That's just...
That was really great.
Andrew Orlando asked, do I think that
Yes.
a drink would taste good smoked also?
The Dinner Fash. Go onto our page on Instagram and look up a drink that I made up with Scottish gin.
That's a good one.
Dinner Fash. We're smoking rosemary.
Yeah. It's a great cocktail. It's really good.
It's a fantastic cocktail.
It's a fantastic cocktail. I don't think that I don't know if smoking. Oh, step in here. I don't know if smoking that cocktail would do so much. Usually the smoke, you usually want cold smoked cocktails. I don't I'll be very honest, Andrew. I don't know. I don't think I've ever tried to smoke a hot cocktail. So maybe that
could be something new.
Maybe that's a fun experiment that we're gonna try later.
Sure.
I don't make that many. I've never worked in a bar that had the ability to do hot cocktails. So
really?
all of my hot cocktail experiences come from just my own
None of the places that
experiments.
you worked at ever served any hot cocktail?
No,
Oh,
never.
okay.
No, so that's just not a thing that I'm well versed in. So honestly, Andrew, I'm gonna start smoking it. So we're gonna figure that out.
You smoke it. I want to say hi to Boban Dedovich, who
Yeah.
is in the house with us as well. So hi to you. And speaking of experiments, we have something for you guys.
Oh, yes. Fun.
At home to do a little experimenting with. Let me step out real quick and grab this.
Perfect.
So this is brand new, and this is right in time. And you can step in here too, so we can talk about it.
Sure.
So this is brand new and fantastic timing, obviously, for the holiday season. I don't know if this is reflecting on camera or not. Here we go. There we go. That angle.
There we go.
We have a brand new shop, which is mixcocktailshop.com, that you can hop on over after the show. And we have a variety of boxes, of gift boxes. This particular one is actually our margarita box, right?
This is the margarita sling box.
Love
So
it.
can I just say real quick, like
Yes.
I don't.
Let me show what's in here.
I'm not a huge fan of like selling things to people, you know,
Yeah.
whatever. That's not my favorite thing.
Yeah.
But what I do like is actually creating fun stuff that people can
Absolutely.
try. Because like we make all this stuff in the bar, nobody ever gets to taste this stuff. So
I know.
I actually got into kind of an argument with the group today because we were trying
Not
to do
with
something
me.
kind of no, not with you, but we were trying to do something kind of subpar.
The less important group, you mean?
Well, yeah, the less important group.
Yeah.
We tried to do something a little subpar, and I said, listen, I'm not interested in that. So what I'm saying is, like, if we're doing it on this channel, this sounds like such a pitch, but if we're doing it on this channel, we're doing it in these boxes, we are
Yeah.
doing something very cool.
I know, you haven't accidentally hit up, the channel hasn't changed to QVC. by
No,
accident,
I
by the
know. I
way. Okay.
feel like, I want to say, like, this is the
We're
margarita.
proud of this.
It's a margarita sling box. It's
Yeah.
different than a margarita. 7 different tequilas to
Love it.
try, with all kinds of fun stuff. So pop on over to mixcocktailshop.com and find yourself that. We also have an old-fashioned box.
Exactly, and you can buy multiples of these, and they're really, really well priced because we want you to try this out and have some fun at home, just like we do when we're experimenting here at the bar, even when the cameras aren't on as well. And of course, I love it that we actually wrote in here something that we say all the time, which is, let me put it like this. Hold on, so it's not shining.
Yeah.
Like that. Nope, like this. Like there. Like that. There we go. Life's too short to drink shitty cocktails. That's our motto here.
That is our motto.
So yeah, hop on over if you do feel like it. These are great gift ideas for people that maybe want to just get into just having some fun.
Yep.
If you're having some friends over, and they're very affordable. So this is not something that we're just throwing out there for like $5,000 or something.
And these are all curated by myself and Tamee and the team.
Exactly.
So this isn't, we're working on this.
So
This is
we're
something
part
that we're
of your
doing. Yeah.
little party here. So we have the
Exactly.
margarita box, and we have
The
also
margarita sling box. Yes.
margarita sling box, and also the old-fashioned box as well, and some other goodies on there too. So mixcocktailshop.com. Let's move on to drink number 3.
Yeah, so I wanted to make a pirate drink.
Ooh,
Why not?
yes.
I feel like pirates get the coldest.
True.
I feel like
Yeah,
of all
out
the
at sea.
people out
Yeah,
at sea,
yeah.
you can't light a fire on a
Yeah.
ship. So I just feel like pirates get the
Got a little
coldest. So,
scurvy going on or whatever.
Yeah.
You just want to
so I wanted to make a cocktail. There's a great cocktail called the Planter's Punch.
Yes.
Right?
Of course.
Planter's Punch is meant to be drank when you're planting.
Yeah.
Which is when you are, like when it's warming up.
Sure.
So I wanted to make a drink for those that are harvesting.
Okay.
So this is the
So instead of
harvest.
spring, it's a fall.
It's a fall drink. It's the
Yeah.
fall version of the Planter's Punch. I'm calling it the Harvester's Punch.
Love it.
The Harvester's Punch. So we are going to make it in my pirate glass.
Of course.
It's my pirate glass right there. There
The
he
dead
is.
pirate.
Yeah, it's the best pirate is a dead pirate,
That's
I believe.
true.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's true. It's on the flag. So.
Yeah, exactly. They're big into
Fair
it. So we're going to go ahead and make this. It's the Harvester's Punch. It's based on a Planter's Punch, but I have tried this one out. We are going to make this one a touch stronger. Now, in the original thing, whatever's about to flash on screen, we weren't able to change it fast enough. I wanted some Smith & Cross.
Okay.
Which is it's an overproof whiskey. So if you get your hands on some Smith & Cross, an ounce and a half is going to be just fine.
It's Jamaican rum, isn't it?
Jamaican rum.
Yeah.
You want Jamaican rum.
Okay.
That's perfect.
Okay.
Yeah. But this is plantation Jamaican. This is, and I don't know how I would pronounce this. It's XaymacA. I think it's Jamaica.
Jamaica.
I think the
I'm
X
starting
makes
to still get the bottle with the string on it.
Yeah, right?
Isn't it?
Why not?
I thought that was a limited edition thing.
Oh, maybe it is. I don't know. This has been sitting here for months. Anyway, I tried this rum a little while ago. Very nice. You want to find, if you're going to do an underproofed rum, anywhere between 40 to 45%, you want 2 ounces.
Okay.
If you do anything over 45 to 50, 57, you want an ounce and a half. But we're going to start here with...
we do tiki pools anyway.
Yeah, we're going to do 2 ounces of our delicious Jamaican rum.
Love it.
Right in here. We do want some lime juice.
Oh, Grant actually just told us it's pronounced and then exactly how you spelled it. Thank you, Grant.
Oh, yeah.
Now we know exactly how to pronounce that.
Well, unfortunately, he won't be getting that paper for that. So
that was literally, we were thinking about it
as
a minute
it turns
ago,
out,
then
is a bad comment.
no,
So,
yeah. It's rescinded.
So, I mean, he was doing so well with his
Bye.
other comments.
Yep.
Remember the
That's
other
a
one that was
minus.
hilarious? We were like,
We'll
honestly,
send him a ripped up piece
remember
of
when
paper.
Dean was actually writing his name on the envelope after that really funny one, and then he said that one?
Take that, Dean. Take the stamp back off.
Yeah.
Don't put the stamp on there.
So that's
okay. Yeah.
that's over there.
Done.
We need an ounce of lime juice, so get a big old squeeze of lime juice. Hopefully Grant has some time to still get that paper. I am seeing him tomorrow.
Well, not with.
No, I mean, listen, it's depending on whether or not that piece of paper is coming with me, is a whole situation. And we're going to use that Demerara simple syrup again.
Sure.
Where'd that go? Did I take it back?
Well, it's behind the cream, the whipped cream there.
That makes sense.
Yep.
We need this simple syrup. We're going to put in half an ounce. So really...
With the Demerara simple, or the Demerara syrup, basically, is it the same components of 1 cup, like equal parts? Because it is so much more intense. Do you need more water for that?
In fact, I would normally do my Demerara simple syrup at like 1.5. So 1.5 sugar, 1 ounce of water. So a stronger syrup than you have the water. This isn't just meant to sweeten it. This is actually meant to flavor it.
Okay.
So you want more of that.
Gotcha.
Okay, we have that. We need some dashes of Angostura Bitters.
Okay.
There we go. Right here. 3 big dashes of Angostura Bitters. This is actually following the a punch. The recipe, the 1 of sour, 2 of sweet, 3 of strong, 4 of weak. But we're reversing it just a little bit because we're actually doing 1 of sweet, 2 of sour.
Okay.
So when we add the hot water in it, it does sort of affect how sweet things come in, how sour things come in.
Okay.
So we want to just switch those things up there. And then we are going to be putting in some hot water. I saw that fly in here. We need about 2 ounces of some hot water. There we go. Right there. Now, it's kind of a short drink, so we are going to then decorate it.
Sure.
So
make up the room.
Why don't we get some decoration going in here? I'm just going to take this pineapple.
Oh.
We're going to...
Just put that on top.
we're just going to slice ourselves a little row of pineapple here. There we go.
A little pineapple slice.
Little pineapple slice here. Just.
Oh, I thought you were gonna put it on like a.
No.
We're
just gonna decorate the whole thing. I have some mint down here. I want the mint to come out of this one.
Sure.
This is just sort of a drink that, like, in the end, like when you're harvesting, you'll have a lot of extra flavors, etc.
It's like when your work pays off.
Yeah, once your work is paid off.
Reap the benefits.
Yeah, I have these cherries. Now, of course, we couldn't find normal cherries. We have these, these crazy bright red cherries. I don't recommend eating these, but I do think that they look.
The fake maraschino cherries.
Yeah. These are not actually Marasca cherries.
No.
These are something else. We're gonna go ahead and put.
Cocktail cherries, I think.
Yeah, cocktail cherries. We're gonna put these guys right there. Why not?
Beautiful, beautiful.
I have some lemons over here.
Okay.
Let's get a few.
Let's take this guy out of the way. Oh, we can just put him in.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
Is that okay?
Yeah, put it in.
I don't know. You might have a design.
No, I love it. Honestly,
okay.
Put it right in.
Yeah.
Let's grab these.
Why not?
Stick these right through. So we have these guys hanging out right there. We're going to throw our limes in. Do we have any? There's a lime right here. Let's grab this lime.
Take that.
Oh, it just went. Let me get
reading
another lime.
what's going on in the chat in the meantime.
Here we go. Another lime.
See, Andrew Orlando says we have a lot of hot cocktails offers here in Portland.
Oh yeah, well Portland for sure. That's a cold area.
Rain and dark brooding vibes for months.
Yeah.
But Portland is also one of the best places for brunch.
Some lime. Is that right?
You can go to brunch every single day of the week.
Wait. You live like near Hollywood.
You can't get brunch every single day of the week.
What does brunch mean? Like you can't get a meal between 11 and 2?
No, like proper, like you know what brunch is.
Are you talking about like you can't get a mimosa anywhere?
No, you can go get a mimosa. You can, have some scrambled eggs and bacon and stuff, and hang out and get your little, drinks and stuff. Yes, you can do that, but it's more like a brunchy situation. You know what brunch is?
I don't mean to be difficult or anything, but like I'm telling you, I can get scrambled eggs in Los Angeles at any moment of my life.
They're not going to IHOP. I'm saying go to like a decent place.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, hey, congratulations, Portland, on honestly being
Andrew
the
Orlando
only place that you can get a meal midday in the United States. Yeah. Thank you, Andrew Orlando. There we go. Just throw this.
Is it done yet?
No, not yet.
How am I going to drink it?
Well, I guess you're just going to throw your whole face right into this guy.
I'm going to put a straw in there.
And then you are not going to put a straw into my hot drink, Tammy.
Herb garden in my face.
That is insane. There's only one herb on here, and it's mint, and you'll be fine.
Okay.
Look, there's a whole place for you to drink right there.
Sure.
Here, let me just show. Can I show Greg where the drink place is? Greg, I'm going to turn it back this way. The drink place is right here. Look at all that area right there. The drink place. This is the drink place. This right here is called the... This right here is called the Harvester's Punch.
Sure.
It is served out of the head of one of my friends. That's Bob.
Yeah. Dead Bob.
Just regular Bob.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, obviously he's dead now, but he wasn't named Dead Bob when he was alive. Yeah. That'd be crazy.
Great.
The Harvester's Punch.
The Harvester's Punch, everyone. Cheers.
It's a good cocktail.
I need to just...
There's a perfect place to put her face, and she put it right there, and there we go. I mean, it's so fun, right?
You know what? It is so strange because I've never had a warm tiki drink before. This is so odd, but so good. Okay, hold on, gonna go in again. I'm not gonna lie, it's really crap to drink like that.
It's no fun to drink. Like, obviously,
it's really not fun.
I am making,
really not fun.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of cocktails overdo it with the garnish. So when I do a garnish, I want it to be as crazy as possible. So,
beautifully done, very artistic. I'm stunned. This is the first time now I can take off warm tiki drink. Planter's Punch.
Harvester's Punch.
I know, but it's Planter's Punch, the warm version, which is Harvester's Punch.
Yeah.
Never would have thought it would be a good idea to warm up a tiki drink. And you've proven me wrong. I don't know if half the mint is on my face or not.
It's all over the place.
It's all over the place. No. Awesome. Absolutely fantastic. Delicious, rummy, sweet, tropical. Wouldn't want to drink that on the beach, though. Not gonna lie.
Well, yeah,
I mean, like, this is more like I don't want to be here in the cold. I'm gonna close my eyes and drink this and dream that I'm on the beach.
Yeah.
Do I want to be in the tropics drinking this?
Right.
Nah.
You ever been on like a vacation that was supposed to be tropical and like that, and it rained?
No.
Has that ever happened? It does happen to people. Like,
true.
Like
some
you get to the beach and you're like, oh God, here comes.
Oh no, that's not true. Yes, I have. I did go to Dubai.
Okay.
In 2004.
Right.
At Christmas time.
Right.
When that huge, horrible tsunami happened.
Right.
In Thailand and whatnot.
Yeah.
And we had the after effect of it. So we were literally for 4 days. Not that that's any way comparable to what
but
happened.
still.
But we didn't know for like a day or two what was going on because we weren't watching the news at that time.
Right.
Again, I was like 23 or whatever.
Right.
We were just like, why isn't the sun shining?
Right,
you know?
right.
So yeah, it's one. Then.
But
Yes,
this would be
that
the drink to have.
That would be the drink to have.
There you go. So the Harvester's
Yes,
Punch.
That is true.
There we go.
Yes. So let's. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put them in the middle.
Oh yeah.
So we can actually see which one blew my mind the most. And I
mean, they all
they're
look
fantastic.
they all look very similar. You know, there's definitely not a.
They do not look similar at all.
There's not a huge difference between
Sure.
all three of them.
Anyway, let's just say this guy, love it. Is it something that this is a great sort of make it on your own, pick me up? You know
This
what
is-
blew me away?
Yeah.
This guy.
Yeah.
That we had the bourbon infused
Yeah.
coffee in here with this situation.
Yeah.
That just was a little fun fact on top of that. So
I feel like this is kind of scrambled eggs. Like,
Yeah.
you have to be able, like, good scrambled eggs are
Yeah.
good. Nobody's going to be blown away by scrambled eggs. But you have to be able to make
I
good
can make-
scrambled eggs.
I will make you the best scrambled eggs you've ever had
But
in your
even
life.
then, Tammy, I'm not going to go like, oh my God, I've never had food like this.
No, you would.
Okay.
You would.
all right,
the
well,
ones
then,
that I make, yeah.
What
you
do
would.
I know?
You
All right,
would.
so I
make
guess this is like something that
star-
Tammy doesn't make.
Michelin star scrambled eggs.
Michelin star
Yes,
scrambled
dude.
eggs.
Oh, you laugh.
Yes.
You laugh.
So this is like something Tammy doesn't make, but it
Yes.
should be made. Like it's one of those things that like every bartender should know how to make it.
Yeah.
But you have to like do it. You have to like
Right.
get it exactly right. Yeah.
Yes. Agreed.
Yeah.
Is it fantastic? Absolutely.
Yeah.
This guy,
Yeah. Reddit's favorite drink.
Reddit, I mean, very surprised,
Yeah.
honestly, that was even a conversation on that portal. Also, fantastic, naughty little lime tea
Yeah.
situation going on there. If you've got a little cold,
Milady.
make yourself that guy. That'll get you going again. And I mean, how can this not be the winner of the week?
There we go.
The Harvester's Punch, which is the Planter's Punch in disguise
Yeah.
because it's put a coat on, made itself warm. It literally is the definite winner of the week. Gonna try and go one more time. I'm just gonna no. You know what? I have to. I'm already eating
All right.
stuff I'm not supposed to. Yeah. All right, here we go. That's fantastic. Hop on in here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring this out one more time, just to let everyone see these fantastical box that we have. Hop on over to our mixcocktailshop.com because remember, sip happens. Get it? So we have all our gift boxes there for our margarita sling
The margarita sling.
boxes and our old-fashioned boxes.
Different than a margarita.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yell in my ear.
I'm just saying. It's because we're standing so close now.
Yeah,
Because we're
I
trying to
know.
get in
I know.
frame for
Wait,
Instagram.
Are we both in the frame?
Yes, well, I think we're both.
I think
We're
both in the frame.
frame-ish.
We're both
Yes.
in the frame.
There we
Okay. That is it for our warm cocktails this week. Thank you
Yes.
so much for tuning in.
Oh, who won?
Oh, who won the
Yes, who won the paper note contest? I feel like Espen won.
I think Espen won
Espen
too.
wins. Yeah,
mean-
Espen, it's coming to you, pal. I know that Espen doesn't live in the country, so
He doesn't
Espen.
live in the country. He's up at
as
like
long,
3
yeah, I
a.m.
know,
in the
as
morning.
long
I mean,
as
let's
it
get
costs
real.
less than $5 to send this to you, Espen, this is coming your way.
We will
Otherwise,
send a raven.
otherwise
We will send the raven your way.
Yeah, we will send it to Grant. But
Yeah.
Espen, we're gonna figure out where you live.
You can do that tomorrow. Just sign a napkin or something.
Yeah,
and
Dean
give it
or
to your
Ashley will send this out to you.
Yes.
It will be just a little sticky.
That's fine.
Yes.
That's the whole point. Espen, please hit us up on Instagram.
Yeah.
DM us.
Yeah.
Slide into our DMs with your address
There we go.
so that we can send this to you. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. It's always such a pleasure, so much fun. Thank you to everyone that was.
try and get into frame real quick.
Are we in frame?
No, you're fine.
Oh, let me get out.
I'm slightly too tall for frame.
Oh,
so
I
I'm
can
just
put.
gonna-
I don't have my high
Well,
shoes
no,
on
don't
today.
go higher.
Oh.
Okay, yeah,
There we
because
go.
there I am. Oh, yeah, because I got all this like
Oh, that's fine.
hair, you know.
Okay, that's fine.
Got a whole thing. 42 years old. Imagine you have this hair.
God.
Got to put it into frame.
Thank you, everyone, for tuning
you.
in across the board.
Show up tomorrow, youtube.com/Cush Tender.
What's on your show tomorrow?
No idea yet.
Cool. I'll throw you some ideas.
Just show up, though.
I'll throw you some ideas.
Yes.
Maybe candied. No candy. Okay. Anyway, but show up to his show. YouTube.com/Kushtender. Thanks. Next week we're gonna have a Halloween show.
We are
So
with costumes and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're not doing costumes?
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
I know how hot you are on costumes.
I love costumes. I'm doing costumes on my show too, which is on Tuesday. I'm doing an actual Tiki Tuesday, but it's a spooky Tiki Tuesday. It's an hour-long show for Tiki Tuesday on Dr. Kush's Exotic Drinks.
Okay. Awesome. We will all be there. Thank you so much for tuning, everyone. Thank you. We love you so much. We will see you next time and tune in for his show tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Cheers.
Cheerio.